I know I'm supposed to feel sorry for Alex Pretti, but I don't. I don't. Do you know why I wasn't shot by Border Patrol this weekend? Because I kept my ass inside and out of their operations. It's very simple. If I felt strongly enough about something the government was doing that I would go out and protest, I would do it peacefully on the sidewalk without interfering via a whistle, via shouting, via my body, via any other way. I would make my objections known by standing there without interfering, because interfering is where you go south. And laying hands on a police officer trying to, or Border Patrol officer or ICE officer trying to conduct a law enforcement operation is a felony. And now you are going to get arrested. And if you do anything that resembles resisting, you're in serious trouble.
The insanity of it, even Donald Trump isn't saying this. He's distancing himself from his DHS leadership, who went on record to blame Pretti and call him a terrorist. So even Trump isn't saying what Megyn Kelly, our Karen of the day, has uttered on her show. She's incorrect about the narrative. The spin is simply a lie. In addition to that, the man was a lawful gun owner. We thought you all liked that, Megyn Kelly. But here's how she looked at, well, somebody who was not a legal gun owner, Kyle Rittenhouse, at a protest. Here it is.
Reese Witherspoon, after Kyle Rittenhouse was acquitted. Guarantee you this woman did not watch 1 minute of that trial. No one should be able to purchase a semi-automatic weapon, cross state lines, and kill 2 people, wound another, and go free. In what world is this safe for any of us? Reese Witherspoon, with undoubtedly her security guards in her mansions and her gates, yet another elite, rich woman who has no clue why someone might actually buy a semi-automatic weapon and feel the need to protect others.
I mean, damn, Megyn. Do I even need to provide commentary for this? It's quite obvious. You're a hypocrite. You're bought. You're sold, you're purchased. You're a sellout to every community, in particular, and particularly the white community. Spewing your lies. I'm surprised anyone who listens to you, anyone would trust anything you have to say after making such a ridiculous advocacy for the killing of a VA nurse who never touched a weapon, never harmed another individual, went there with the intent to only serve and save, but you defend someone who crossed state lines, semi-automatic weapon, the purchase of it was unlawful according to the courts, and you defend that human being after he shoots others. It's insane. How do you reconcile any of this? Put it up full mass. Once again, just a reminder, even Trump himself has decided to distance his comments from the comments that have been echoed by Megyn Kelly and others. Megyn Kelly, whom we last checked, was downplaying how much of a pedophile Jeffrey Epstein actually was by pointing to the age of 15 isn't the same as 8 or some silliness she said back then. Is now back in the headlines for disparaging ICU nurse Alex Pretti, who was fatally shot by ICE agents over the weekend. This is obviously where we have come into our political conversation, where Megyn Kelly, who once again was on Fox News many years ago and told everybody that both Jesus and Santa Claus are white men. Thought that was very important for her commentary. And then she gets this great job on network television where she does something even more racist. It's still in the headlines. All right, Sharon, thoughts here.
I think that you could be a master yoga instructor and not be able to twist yourself out of this one.
Right.
I mean, it is getting increasingly hard to wax on, wax off with this kind of ish. It really is. And what what I don't understand, she's absolutely appropriately placed in the Karen segment today on Indisputable, Doc. But what I can't understand is why Megyn Goldilocks Kelly, who sits upon her privileged perch, is not understanding that now they're killing white women and white men.
Right.
Near point blank range. Killing white people now, Megyn. I would think that would resonate with her since we know where her priorities are. But still, she sits in her warm studio, as she calls out Reese Witherspoon, who's frankly more of a real one from New Orleans than she'll ever be.
That's right.
And spews nonsense. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And to me, that's the part that makes her the sellout. At one point, she was an advocate for white men and white women. She said it, and now she is literally okay with them being shot and killed unarmed in the streets by Border Patrol.
Doc, it's the new normal. It's the new normal for her.
Yeah. All right. We'll bring you updates if there's an update to bring.